Previously on In Times Like These.
And falling for you proved to be the worst mistake of my life. Thankfully, my daughter found it in her heart to forgive me. Sadly, I can't say the same for you, Del.
Wouldn't you rather be with someone who doesn't express how much they hate you?
I'm definitely not looking at the person who can provide me with a happily ever after.
Hey everyone, Wanda Mitchell here. I know that you're all eagerly waiting for the runway showcasing the spring and summer line. I had some incredible plans, but my loving husband had other plans in mind.
You can pretend like Lyric's behavior is normal, but it isn't. As your friend, I genuinely care about you. I don't want to ever see you in the sort of pain I found you in when I found you with your arm broken a few months ago. Talk to you soon.
I love you. I love you so much.
I'm sorry, Alan. I gotta go. No better publicity than controversial publicity.
What are you playing at, Wanda?
What's going on, Max?
I need you to look into Vivian.
Zena, look, I'm sorry if anything I said or did upset you. Can you please call me back when you get this? Or text, whatever makes it easier for you. I just want to know that you're okay.
Has Zena grown tired of you already, Alan?
What did you need to call me over here for? You ready for you and me to take the next step?
I want to know if you threatened Lucas.
I don't know what you're talking about, Udell.
Don't play dumb with me. I know that you spoke against me on your live stream.
Against you? That's how you took it? All I did was tell the Confidence Designs customers exactly what you told me. That there couldn't be any talented music artists during the runway.
You really don't think I don't see what you're trying to do?
Explain it to me. What do you think I'm trying to do?
I know that you're trying to get me to let go of my position as the Confidence Designs CEO.
What do you need me to look into Vivian for?
Vivian and Zena are working together, Ben.
I thought you and Vivian were working together to try and figure out whether Zena had ulterior motives.
Well, it turns out they both did when Vivian convinced me to let her handle things for all these months just to tell me that Zena is completely innocent.
Xena and I are working something out, but I doubt you actually care.
You're absolutely right, especially since I know all too well what it's like to pursue a woman who ends up being a waste of time.
Will you ever get tired of talking down about Mom?
Never. Here's a serious word of advice, Alan. Follow your heart. Don't follow after looks.
And you're so certain that Isabel is the one. How? How do you really know you found your true love, Dad?
What did Lucas tell you?
Can you answer my question?
Don't you see that your so-called friend is trying to tear you and me apart, Kimmy?
Why do you keep avoiding the answer?
What you gonna do if I say I threatened the guy?
Someone is beginning to sound a little paranoid.
Don't try to make me look crazy, Wanda. And why wouldn't I be paranoid when it comes to you? You're the one who broke your wedding vows.
If you think there's a possibility that I could try and get my company back, then why not just sign over the shares to me to avoid getting into a battle?
Because your attempt won't be so easy.
Fight all you want, but Confidence Designs is mine now, and it will stay that way.
Do you hear yourself? Elvira had dreams of running this company with me. What do you think she'd want if she were still here?
Don't you think it's possible that Vivian was actually telling you the truth?
It's not possible, Ben. And I'm beginning to think that you want to doubt me.
I'm not doubting anyone. I just want to make sure that you're not asking me to investigate her just because she gave you an answer you didn't like.
You're the PI. There's no way you can tell me that it's just a coincidence that Zena July showed up in town, in Alan's orbit, right after Vivian signed Russo Jewelers over to him.
Isabel is my true love because the two of us are soulmates.
That's not really a good answer, Dad.
Fine. I'll provide you with evidence. When Isabel and I first got together, she was the prettiest girl in Valley Park, and I knew I had to have her before any other guy had the chance to swoop her off her feet.
Obviously, I won the prize, but I didn't realize how blessed I was when we started dating. We began to know each other. I began to truly realize that Isabel was beautiful inside and out.
Ever since then,
The two of us have been gravitated toward one another. Despite getting married to other people, having children, Isabel and I found our way back to each other.
And that's the thing. She terminated the pregnancy when she was pregnant with your child. I don't think she was concerned about being with you then.
She was going through a complicated circumstance, Alan. Most of all, it's a decision she'll regret for the rest of her life.
What about you? Can you honestly say that you and Xena will always find a way back to each other, no matter what keeps you apart?
Have you forgotten how dangerous Lucas's family is? Why would you even think about threatening him, Lyric?
He ain't like the rest of his family, so you ain't gotta worry.
You sure? Danny told me I ain't have to worry about her either, but she ain't alive.
Neither is the guy who took her life. I bet Wade is too busy to even worry about Lucas, especially after what happened to their mother.
At the end of the day, I don't care what family Lucas is a part of. You can't be out here threatening people.
And you can't tell me what to do, Kimmy.
Why should I care about what Elvira would think? She cheated on me too. Most importantly, she's no longer alive.
Yet you never threatened to hurt her the way you threatened me.
Maybe because Elvira confessed to her betrayal while you tried to keep your skeletons in the closet, Wanda. Now deal with the consequences.
It's always been obvious to me that Vivian was forced to step down as CEO. The only issue is that she never told me why.
You two are close now, Ben. Use that to your advantage and get answers from her. Look, I know you couldn't care less about Russo Jewelers, but can you please just do this for me?
I don't ever want to be apart from Xena.
That's not what I asked you.
Well, that's my answer, because I'd rather not want to find out what it's like to be apart from her. I don't need you to look out for me! I swear, Kimi, if you choose him over me, just be careful.
Previously on In Times Like These.
I don't ever want to be apart from Xena.
That's not what I asked you.
Well, that's my answer, because I'd rather not want to find out what it's like to be apart from her.
It's always been obvious to me that Vivian was forced to step down as CEO. The only issue is that she never told me why.
You two are close now, Ben. Use that to your advantage and get answers from her. Look, I know you couldn't care less about Russo Jewelers, but can you please just do this for me?
What did you come here for? I came here to ask if I'd be able to testify against Finnegan Burke in court.
I don't need you to look out for me! I swear, Kimi, if you choose him over me, just be careful.
I ain't expect to see you here, Zeke.
Honestly, I should have called first to see if my mom got back from the salon.
You need me to give Bernice a message?
Nah, I just needed to make sure she wasn't trying to bother Yvette since my mom and I had a huge argument the last time I was here. What about you, Kimmy? Is your boyfriend the reason why you're looking miserable today?
Do you think you'll be going to Isidore and Isabel's Christmas wedding, Mama?
I ain't get an invitation, and I wouldn't attend even if I was invited. Besides, I'm really surprised you'd be at the wedding, Vivian.
My dear half-brother don't got a choice since Isabel wants her son at the wedding.
What do you want, Alan?
I want to know if I've been wasting my time being with you.
What's going on, Shelley?
I need our family to know that I've decided to testify against Finnegan in court.
I don't got the energy to argue with you about Lyric.
Then don't defend him, Kimmy. Not if he upset you.
Just like I've told you, your mom, and Quinlan. Just because he upsets me from time to time don't mean he's hurting me.
No disrespect, Zeke, but you know all about relationship issues.
Which is why you should listen to my advice.
Hello, Ben. What can I get you today?
Just the usual, Shirley.
Good to see you, nephew. We ain't get the chance to talk about your uncle's upcoming wedding.
Isidore and Isabel have been on and off again for years, Vivian. On top of that, they both have failed marriages. I don't really share much excitement about the wedding whatsoever, but since we're on the topic of family, I have something I need to ask you.
What's on your mind, Ben?
How come you never once asked me to look into Xena?
We were only supposed to be business associates, Alan. The two of us weren't supposed to get so close.
Despite what was supposed to happen, we did become friends, and I fell in love with you, Xena.
That wasn't a smart move. Do you actually think that the two of us can have a future together?
Are you sure you're strong enough to testify in court, Mom?
Vanessa's right. You've been in a coma for so long, and we all know how stressful it is to be in a courtroom.
Before I ended up in a coma, I already knew Finnegan was facing charges.
And even then, your mother and I already made plans to testify against him if we needed to.
But what if he ain't found guilty? Y'all don't think Finnegan gonna come after us for going after him like this?
Let me guess what your advice is. Break up with Lyric to keep him from hurting me just like Nichelle broke up with you?
Do you think Nichelle should have stayed with me when I knew I had a baby behind her back?
Did you really love her, Zeke?
Yeah, I really did love her. But since you ain't answered my first question, I'll ask you this. Are you sure Lyric loves you?
Max spoke with you, huh?
He's my brother. Of course he's gonna speak with me.
Look, you don't care about Russo Jewelers, so I wasn't trying to bother you when I tried to make sure Xena wasn't a threat to the company. I ain't trying to turn you against your baby brother, but he's being suspicious.
And you're certain there's nothing to be suspicious about?
That's why I came here, Xena, to see if there's a chance at you and I having a future.
You're the CEO of the multi-billion-dollar company your great-grandfather started. Me? I became rich and famous for getting paid because of my physical appearance.
You're beautiful, inside and out. I'm sorry if I never let you know that before.
You're making a terrible mistake, Alan.
I'll only be making a mistake if I walk out of here without knowing how you truly feel. Look me in my eye and tell me you don't love me.
I'm certain that with more courtroom testimonies, the more likely it will be that Finnegan will end up in
But it ain't 100% guaranteed, Jeremiah.
prison.
Which is why we need to trust that God will punish Finnegan for the wrong he's done.
Shelley is right. God see everything that we do, and he gonna bring justice to those who sin against him.
Y'all know how much my mom loved and trusted God, but she still ended up getting sick and passed away. You studying pre-law, cousin. You really think Finnegan going to prison?
There ain't no doubt in my mind that Lyric loves me. I just wish everyone would stop doubting him.
Remember when I told you about Nichelle's late sister, Yulissa?
Yeah, Yulissa never supported your relationship.
When Nichelle found out that I cheated on her, again, she told me how she wished she listened to Yulissa before Yulissa lost her life. I just hope you don't get to a point where you wish you would have listened to everyone else.
There ain't nothing to be suspicious about, Ben. Just like there ain't nothing suspicious about Xena.
So you wouldn't mind if I end up doing my own investigation?
Do what you want. All you'll be doing is wasting your time.
All I'll do is hurt you, Alan.
I'd only be hurt if you decide to drop me because you're scared.
Just listen to me. I'm not the person you think I am. When I came to Valley Park,
Can you just give me the chance to actually know you rather than hearing what you think about yourself?
I'm only in my second semester, Dee Dee. I think that if the jury has enough sympathy for those who testify in court, then Finnegan will go to prison.
I won't rest until that man is out of our lives for good.
Previously on In Times Like These.
Before I ended up in a coma, I already knew Finnegan was facing charges.
And even then, your mother and I already made plans to testify against him if we needed to.
But what if he ain't found guilty? Y'all don't think Finnegan gonna come after us for going after him like this?
There ain't nothing to be suspicious about, Ben. Just like there ain't nothing suspicious about Xena.
So you wouldn't mind if I end up doing my own investigation?
Do what you want. All you'll be doing is wasting your time.
When Nichelle found out that I cheated on her, again, she told me how she wished she listened to Yulissa before Yulissa lost her life. I just hope you don't get to a point where you wish you would have listened to everyone else.
I don't need you to look out for me. I swear, Kimi, if you choose him over me, just be careful.
What you thinking about, Kimmy?
I'm so relieved that Nichelle allowed me to have the engagement party here at the end of the month. Most of all, I'm glad she agreed to let me have the wedding ceremony in the hotel.
If she refused, then you know my family estate would still be available.
Since the wedding won't be until Christmas, I just hope nothing gets in the way in all that time.
What's going on, Viv?
It's Ben. He plans to look into Xena.
Are you sure that you want to testify against Finnegan, Shelley?
My mind is made up. I've lost months of my life, and it's time for me to get some things in order. You just came out of a coma.
Do you really think it's best to make a huge decision like this so soon?
It's nothing, Bernice.
From the way you look and sound, I don't think it's nothing.
Can you please just drop it?
And since you're getting defensive, I bet you're thinking about that boyfriend of yours.
I'm not worried about any of that, Isabel. Nothing will stop us from being married on Christmas. If you are worried, then we can just go to a justice of the peace right now.
No, Isidore. I want my living children to be at my wedding. Waiting until the end of the year gives Pacho and Nichelle enough time to accept this.
But there's a possibility that your children will never accept me as your husband. Please don't tell me you plan to push back the wedding if they're still bitter about the marriage.
I don't think we have anything to worry about. It's not like anything in Zena's past connects us to her.
Except I told Ben and Max that there ain't nothing sketchy about Zena's past.
But you can just claim ignorance if Ben finds something sketchy.
I know lying is an option, Pacho. But if Ben does find something Max could use, then it could blow our whole plan apart.
I needed to make a decision quickly, Shirley. Finnegan's trial is coming very soon.
And I understand that, but Harley ain't gonna go easy on you just because you were in a coma. She'll do whatever it takes to keep her man out of prison.
I feel like I'm ready for anything, especially since Finnegan is the reason why I ended up in a coma in the first place. I need to do something.
So you're just gonna stay quiet? What did Lyric do this time?
He ain't do nothing, Bernice.
Are you worried about spending Valentine's Day with him? You always seem to get hurt when you and him go out on special occasions.
Why does it sound like you want Lyric to hurt me?
I knew you all your life, remember? Seeing you get hurt is the last thing I want. What about you, Kimmy? What do you want? Do you want to be with Lyric for the rest of your life?
I have hope that Pacho and Nichelle will come around eventually.
Believe me, I'm very eager to marry you, Isabel. But I really wish I had as much hope in your children as you do. Those two still blame me for Ulysses' passing.
And I never would have agreed to marry you if I still blamed you.
Since we're gonna get married by the end of the year, I owe you honesty. Even though I never intended to see you lose any of your children, I want you to know how sorry I am for playing any part in you losing Ulysses.
Fine. Do you want me to find out whether Zena has a troublesome past?
It's the safest thing to do since Max is eager to prove that she's got ulterior motives.
To be honest, Viv, I really thought Max would have forgotten about his suspicions of Zena months ago.
And that's my fault. I should have known he would have done anything to kick Alan off of the CEO position.
Don't blame yourself. We can discuss what to do about Zena. All it does is add to the issue we've got with Finnegan Burke and making sure he doesn't expose us for knowing he was alive the entire time.
I promise you that Isaac is working really hard to prove that Finnegan was behind the fire.
I know that, Shirley. But at this point, I want to see Finnegan pay while the opportunity presents itself. And I see where you're coming from, Shelley. Every day, I pray for Finnegan to face justice. I just hope you don't expect it to make up for all the time you lost.
I'm 16, Bernice. And I was around your age when I got with Quinlan's daddy. And not long after I got with him, I knew that was the man I wanted to spend my life with. Except, our time together was short.
Sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories.
All I'm doing is giving you an example, Kimmy. You're right. You're young. And I don't want you to waste your youth because in the blink of an eye, your youth will be gone. Just make sure you don't waste it on someone you don't see a future with.
None of us can take back what we did in the past, Isidore. We just need to figure out how to move forward.
And I'm thankful you decided to let me move forward in life with you.
Finnegan went months without exposing us, Pacho. You still think we ain't in the clear?
Sadly, I don't think we'll ever be in the clear, Viv. We need to keep an eye on Ben and Max the same way we need to keep an eye on Finnegan.
I know I'll never get that time back, Shirley. Which is why I need Finnegan to have an idea of how I felt once he's thrown in prison.
There's also a chance he might not be convicted.
I'm aware.
I hope so. Because not only am I worried that Finnegan will come after you and your family, but I'm really concerned that you'll be consumed with making him pay for the crimes he committed against you and your family if he doesn't end up in prison.
Previously on In Times Like These.
You're young. And I don't want you to waste your youth because in the blink of an eye, your youth will be gone. Just make sure you don't waste it on someone you don't see a future with. I still have one more son. I can take your place until Lucas is ready to take over.
That's not what Dad wanted.
And I didn't want Sean's life to end, but here we are.
Do you want me to find out whether Xena has a troublesome past?
It's the safest thing to do since Max is eager to prove that she's got ulterior motives.
When you saw Yvette, you should have walked away.
How do you expect me to walk away when she's keeping Gabriel away from us?
And you think she's gonna let us anywhere near him now?
I wouldn't even have needed to approach her if you took your role as a father seriously.
Kimmy told me you were looking for me the other day. Ready to have a civil conversation, Zeke?
You're right. I could have handled things better last time. So I'll be nice when I say this. Since she's launching her lip gloss line soon, I just want to make sure you don't crash the launch party.
What's going on, Vivian?
I'm here to tell you Ben's looking into your past, and there ain't nothing I could do to stop him. So before this turns into something messy, I need to know, is there anything about you I should already be prepared for?
What's got you so upset today, Lucas? Is it that Kimmy girl again?
She's not the only person I'm worried about, Wade. It's Mom. I really miss her.
Why'd you call me here, Kimmy? You trying to give me an early Valentine's gift? What's up with you?
Can you promise that you'll never hit me again, Lyric?
Why would you think I'd make a fool of myself in front of everyone because of that little girl?
Can you blame him? You're unpredictable, and you didn't leave Yvette alone when you last saw her.
Because I just happened to run into her. But here's what y'all don't know. I saw her cozying up to JJ Dorval. Ask yourself something, Zeke. Do you want Gabriel calling your boss grandpa before he calls you dad?
Are you sure there's really nothing you can do to convince him to let it go?
If I step in now, I look suspicious. And where I'm from, looking suspicious gets people hurt.
I just don't like the idea of somebody digging into my past, that's all.
If you don't got nothing to hide, then you don't got nothing to worry about, right?
I miss Mom, too.
Really? Because you certainly have a funny way of showing it. You barely even talk about that day.
Because it's painful, Lucas, and as your guardian, I'm trying to stay strong for you.
I'm not a little kid, which means that I've got legit questions.
What sort of questions?
I still can't wrap my mind around the idea of Mom deciding to harm herself.
Where's this even coming from?
Don't you realize you're avoiding a very serious question again, Lyric?
Is it your mom's nosy friend, her kids? Nah, it's Lucas. It's gotta be.
This is a yes or no
Don't
question.
raise your voice at me, Kimi!
Now you just sound crazy.
Crazy or realistic? There are plenty of mothers out there in the world who substitute their baby's father with their boyfriend, Zeke.
Are you seriously trying to scare him?
All I'm doing is telling your brother what the real world is like. Which is why I don't want you giving up on your son.
It's the last time I'm hearing you call me a deadbeat. I think you need to go.
All you had to do was assure him that you wouldn't crash Yvette's launch party.
I've got nothing to hide, Vivian.
Treating me like I'm stupid would be the biggest mistake you could make.
I don't think you're stupid.
Good. Because telling me the truth is the only way I'm ever going to be able to help you, Xena.
I've already explained this to you, Lucas. Sean's passing broke Mom.
And I get that. But I remembered how strong she was for all of us when Dad passed away.
She didn't show any of us how much she was really struggling. And Sean losing his life made her reach her breaking point.
Yet she didn't reach her breaking point the moment she heard that Sean took his own life?
Can we just drop this? Sorry, Lucas, I
reacted the same way when I kept asking questions about Sean after he passed away.
I shouldn't have snapped at you. What happened to Mom will always bother me. I need to head out. I'm sorry, Kimmy. I didn't mean to scare you like that.
I think you answered my question.
Can't you see that I'm working on myself?
How much longer will I have to wait till you get yourself together, Lyric? I want to get married someday and maybe even have kids. Do you think I want to have kids with you when you act the way you do?
I'm gonna get myself together soon.
How soon? I think it's best for us to take a break till you figure out how to actually get yourself together.
Let me ask you a serious question, Quinn. Do you want your nephew to grow up thinking he was unwanted by this side of the family?
I'm pretty sure Gabriel will grow up feeling more threatened than abandoned if you keep doing what you're doing.
I ain't get released from prison just so I could see the cycle of absentee fathers continue.
Stop it right now! Zeke is nothing like Virgil. Just get out.
My past has nothing to do with you, Vivian.
It does when I already told Ben there wasn't nothing sketchy about you.
And what you told him was the truth. so there's nothing for you to worry about.
Alright, I'll be in touch. Zena was trying to play me, Pacho. Find out what you can bout her. We gotta get a hold on this before Ben does.
How are you doing? Please don't do that. Lucas has been asking about you, so you shouldn't be giving me the silent treatment, Mom.
You're really gonna leave me?
I ain't leaving you, Lyric, but I can't be around you if you can't control your temper.
I apologized 1,000,000 times. Are you really gonna forget how I stood by you when your arm was broken?
If you really loved me, then you wouldn't leave me when times get tough.
Lyric, you're hurting me.
Leaving me will be the biggest mistake you'd ever make, Kimmy. You hear me? You're gonna regret this.
Get your hands off my baby!
Previously on In Times Like These.
Lyric, you're hurting me.
Leaving me will be the biggest mistake you'd ever make, Kimmy. You hear me? You're gonna regret this.
Get your hands off my baby!
My past has nothing to do with you, Vivian.
It does when I already told Ben there wasn't nothing sketchy about you.
And what you told him was the truth. So there's nothing for you to worry about.
Alright, I'll be in touch. Zena was trying to play me, Pacho. Find out what you can bout her. We gotta get a hold on this before Ben does.
So you shouldn't be giving me the silent treatment, Mom.
I know I'll never get that time back, Shirley. Which is why I need Finnegan to have an idea of how I felt once he's thrown in prison.
There's also a chance he might not be convicted.
I'm aware. I hope so. Because not only am I worried that Finnegan will come after you and your family, but I'm really concerned that you'll be consumed with making him pay for the crimes he committed against you and your family if he doesn't end up in prison.
And I want you to know that you can take as much time as you need until you feel ready to get back to work.
Quinlan Franklin, what can we do for you today?
I wanted to get here earlier, but life has been crazy busy. The reason why I'm here, ask Shelley if she'd like to be a guest on my TV program.
I don't want to hear you tell your younger brother how crazy I am.
Come on, Mom. I've never once told Lucas that you're crazy.
Just because you have me locked in here like a prisoner doesn't mean I'm stupid, Wade.
What's going on, Leslie?
It's our past, Owen. Our past is about to haunt us.
If I ever see you touch or get anywhere near my daughter, I swear I will end your life, little boy. Now get out!
Being interviewed on any show was the last thing I expected, Quinlan.
Why is that? Your story is not only heartbreaking, but it's fascinating. You woke up in a completely different year, and people would be interested in hearing your perspective.
I've been so focused on trying to figure out how to move forward in this year, I never really considered that the public would even care.
We appreciate your interest, Quinlan, but having Shelley on TV might be a risk.
How so?
Because I'm going to testify against Finnegan Burke in court.
The goal isn't to make you feel like a prisoner, Mom. You're supposed to be treated like royalty. Has anyone been mistreating you? Because I paid a lot of money to make sure you're well taken care of.
It's not like you trapped me in a luxury hotel. You've surrounded me with a bunch of people who have lost their minds.
We've already discussed this. Staying here is for your own
No,
good.
Wade. It's for your own good. Because you know that you won't live long once I'm out of here.
What are you talking about?
Ben Russo plans to do a background check on me.
Why? How do you even know this?
His younger brother Max has always been suspicious of me. So when Vivian Jones told him that there was nothing suspicious about me, Max asked Ben to help him find out the truth.
Well, there's only one way to keep our past from being exposed.
What do you have in mind, Owen?
You need to drop this scheme and drop Alan Russo.
Are you gonna deny what I saw with my own eyes, Kimmy? Let me guess. A group of girls ain't jump you on July 4th, did they? It was Lyric. On Labor Day, when you broke your arm and Lucas Apena found you, that was Lyric too?
I can't believe this. How did Bernice see it and I didn't? Why didn't I believe her?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Don't be sorry. I just need you to explain something to me. Why did you lie? Why did you feel like you couldn't be honest with me?
I guess Finnegan doesn't know that you'll be testifying at his trial.
Exactly. And I don't want him to have any inkling that I will.
I understand.
Are you sure you made the right decision, Shelley?
And saying things like that is what's keeping you in here.
Do you really expect me to believe that you'd release me if I didn't vow to make you pay for everything you've done?
Isn't it clear that I don't enjoy any of this, Mom? If I enjoyed the fact that you were here, then I wouldn't regularly visit you the way I do.
Is Lucas aware that you're paying me regular visits? Do you think he'll never find out that you tried to end my life?
It's not that simple, Owen.
Of course it is. Just inform Vivian and the Torres family that they have a lot to lose if the world discovers that our father ended our mother's life and ended up taking his own life.
They're eager to go after the Russos. If I decide to back off, then they won't be happy and will definitely come after me.
Are you sure that you're afraid of the rich and powerful, or are you not willing to drop the feelings you have for Alan?
Lyric always told me how much he loves me, and I didn't want you to stop me from seeing him.
Kimmy, what I walked in on wasn't love. It was cruel and hurtful to watch. I really thought you were smart enough not to get involved with a boy like that.
When we first got together, he showed me how much he cared when I lost Danny. He was so sweet and always checked in on me. But when he first hit me, he told me how sorry he was and how he didn't mean it.
That's how boys like him keep girls stuck in a relationship, baby. Every time he told you he loved you, apologized, and claimed that he'd never hit you again was just his way of controlling you.
I think I made the right choice, Jeremiah. Even if I go on TV, it's not like the jury is allowed to look into what I have to say anyways. And just like we told Quinlan, Finnegan needs to be unprepared.
That's right. These months without you home have been the hardest time of my life, and I won't let there be any more so soon after you woke up.
Too bad Sean didn't have the chance to defend himself when you took his life.
I'm not going back and forth with you about my reasoning for doing what I did to Sean. Just keep in mind that I'll do whatever I can to protect Lucas.
That should be your main concern. Because if you ever hurt him, you need to know that I won't rest until I end you.
I can't break Alan's heart the way you're asking me to.
How do you think he's gonna feel when he finds out that all you did was lie when you arrived in Valley Park?
I came here to find solutions, not an easy way out.
Believe me, Leslie, what I'm asking you to do isn't easy, but it's the only solution that will keep our past buried, just like our mother.
You're right, Mom. No matter how many times Lyric hurt me, I stayed with him, made excuses for him, and lied for him. I know how stupid I am.
You are not stupid, Kimmy. Don't talk down to yourself. Not when Lyric's been making you feel small and worthless for all these months. The only stupid one is me for not paying attention to the signs and not listening to Bernice when she kept warning me over and over again.
Please don't blame yourself, Mom. I'm the one who lied and made it feel like Lyric wasn't hurting me.
And he'll never hurt you again, baby. Just promise me that you'll never see nor speak to him again.
Previously on In Times Like These.
Why should I care about what Elvira would think? She cheated on me too. Most importantly, she's no longer alive.
Yet you never threatened to hurt her the way you threatened me.
Maybe because Elvira confessed to her betrayal while you tried to keep your skeletons in the closet, Wanda. Now deal with the consequences.
If I ever see you touch or get anywhere near my daughter, I swear I will end your life, little boy. Now get out!
Don't talk down to yourself. Not when Lyric's been making you feel small and worthless for all these months. The only stupid one is me for not paying attention to the signs and not listening to Bernice when she kept warning me over and over again.
Please don't blame yourself, Mom. I'm the one who lied and made it feel like Lyric wasn't hurting me.
And he'll never hurt you again, baby. Just promise me that you'll never see nor speak to him again.
Finnegan went months without exposing us, Pacho. You still think we ain't in the clear?
Sadly, I don't think we'll ever be in the clear, Viv. We need to keep an eye on Ben and Max the same way we need to keep an eye on Finnegan.
What can we do for you, Pacho? Since your trial is coming up soon, I need to make sure that we're all on the same page.
We're surprised to see you here, Wanda.
You shouldn't be, since I helped deliver your beautiful baby boy.
But you never showed up to visit.
Jeremiah, don't. What are you doing here, Wanda?
I wanted to know if you two agreed to make peace with Udell now that you woke up.
What's been bothering you, Jackie?
Sorry, Udell. I just can't stop thinking about my daughter.
Why did you ask me over here, Kimmy?
I'd like to have company. To be honest, I'm a little on edge.
How come?
I'm worried that Lyric might stop by.
What exactly are you referring to?
Should I be relieved that you're playing dumb, Finnegan? Or should I be annoyed by it?
Despite popular belief, I am a man of my word.
I find more comfort in someone's actions.
You wouldn't be so worried in the first place if you and Vivian hadn't made the whole world believe that Finnegan was no longer living in the first place.
I knew it. Of course you came into my house with an agenda.
Hold on, Jeremiah. Maybe Wanda honestly didn't know that I already reached out to you, Del.
I really didn't. He never mentioned anything to me.
Am I wrong to assume that you came here as an attempt to get your company back from your husband?
What sort of issues does Kimmy have?
I don't want to bother you with all that.
If I felt like it would be a bother, I would have never asked.
Her boyfriend, Lyric, he's been hurting my baby, and it's been happening for months. What's worse is that I caught him the other day trying to hurt her, and I can't even imagine what he would have done if I ain't show up.
I'm so sorry, Jackie.
What matters now is that he ain't allowed to see my baby girl. Enough about me. What about you?
What did Lyric do to you, Kimmy?
It's what I did to him. We ain't together no more, Lucas.
Whoa. What caused you two to break up?
I wanted him to stop hurting me.
I paid you a ton of money to help start up the Rusty Kettle. Don't forget that.
Never. I'll always be grateful for your generous donation, Pacho.
I guess there's nothing else we need to discuss.
I agree. Enjoy the rest of your day, Pacho.
I guess we can continue to keep our distance like we have before.
What did you think?
Because I don't doubt your ability to get me acquitted, I think Pacho and Vivian can prove themselves to be useful to us after the trial.
You both know how unfair it is not to be in control of my own fashion line.
And it wasn't fair of you to have an affair behind your husband's back, Wanda. Did you expect to be rewarded for it?
Of course not, Jeremiah.
Good. Then don't expect us to help you get your company back either.
How do you know I've got something on my mind, Jackie?
You get quiet before we spend time like this together when you got a lot on your mind.
All right. I guess I should follow my own advice. It's Wanda. She's trying to take confidence designs away from me.
At least your mom came in on time.
Yeah, because if she didn't, then I might have stayed with him out of fear. I'm more scared of him now than when I was with him.
Don't worry, Kimi. I'll do whatever it takes to protect you.
I really appreciate that, Lucas. But you can't be with me 24/7.
Thank you for answering. Were you able to do it? Did you find information on the social media influencer known as Xena July?
I know that cheating on Udell was wrong, and I'll regret it for as long as I live. But I built confidence designs from scratch. I should give it up.
There's too much I'm dealing with right now, Wanda. I think you need to leave and find another way to get your business back.
You scared she might actually get the company back?
It's a possibility, and I refuse to let her win.
Maybe you can get someone from her inner circle to give you the details on how she plans to take confidence designs away from you.
Since you're so afraid of Lyric, then maybe you can get a restraining order.
I could, but I think those things will take forever, Lucas.
There are enough people in your life who want to keep you safe. Lyric knows this and won't do anything to go after you.
Previously on In Times Like These.
Were you able to do it? Did you find information on the social media influencer known as Xena July?
We said everything we needed to say when I found out you got that slut pregnant behind my back. It was clear that you never really loved me, especially when I saw how quickly you moved on with slut number 2 in there.
Don't call her that.
Rushing to her defense already. Good job, Zeke. I think you finally found the one.
My love for you was real, Nichelle.
Save it. Your actions don't match the words. They never did. Can't believe I almost married you.
Let me ask you a serious question, Quinn. Do you want your nephew to grow up thinking he was unwanted by this side of the family?
I'm pretty sure Gabriel will grow up feeling more threatened than abandoned if you keep doing what you're doing.
I ain't get released from prison just so I could see the cycle of absentee fathers continue.
Stop it right now! Zeke is nothing like Virgil. Just get out.
You get quiet before we spend time like this together when you got a lot on your mind.
All right. I guess I should follow my own advice. It's Wanda. She's trying to take confidence designs away from me.
Are you here because you finally found a way to get Ben to stop looking into my past?
I haven't, but I stopped by to meet you.
What do you mean?
My name is Vivian Jones. It's nice to meet you, Leslie Wiggins. Is there something wrong, Mom?
That's what I want to ask you.
I don't see why.
Because it's Valentine's Day and you'll be spending it without Zeke.
I didn't think you'd show up. Not today.
I figured you had plans with Dee Dee today, and I needed to make sure I got to you before you headed out.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
You had no right to go digging, Vivian.
Girl, I brought you to this town and gave you a chance to leave your OnlyFans career behind to help you be respected in this world. I had every right.
Since you know my birth name, I assume you know everything about my parents.
And your brother, Owen. When were you gonna tell me you were his little sister? Most of all, when were you gonna tell me your daddy was a psychopath?
I'll live.
I know that, but I just want to make sure you're not miserable today either.
My only focus is running the hotel.
Okay. But I just want to make it clear that you don't need to spend the day pretending like you never loved Zeke.
I really wish you would have called. Why did you bring Gabriel here?
Because I'll be hanging out with JJ at Shirley's Diner, and I'm bringing Gabriel along with me.
Are you and JJ together?
AJ decided to treat me when I planned on spending quality time with Gabriel. But I'm not here to discuss any of that. I need you to assure me that your mother won't do anything to mess up my lip gloss launch.
Don't sweat it, Yvette. I already spoke with her.
Good. Because if she comes anywhere near the event, then she'll definitely be back in prison.
Why did you call me here, Mr. Mitchell?
Because I have a perfect business opportunity for you.
I don't really care about working at no law office.
Luckily for you, law isn't the only business I'm in. I'm sure that you're aware that I own Confidence Designs, just like I'm aware that you have a presence on social media about fashion.
Are you giving me a job at Confidence Designs? Can you blame me for changing my name?
I can't blame you for why you changed your name, but I can blame you for keeping something this serious from me and Pacho.
What do you plan to do now that you know everything about my past?
I need you to understand that serious consequences come for lying to me.
Do you want to see me being an emotional wreck?
Of course I don't, Nichelle. All I want is your honesty.
Honestly, Zeke is the least of my worries today. Can we just drop it?
Okay, I'll leave you alone. Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
You ain't gotta do all that.
I really hope not, because my son's safety is my main priority.
Keeping Gabriel safe is important to me too, Yvette. Did you forget how I gave the kid my kidney? I get you're upset with my mom, but I don't want you making me the villain either.
You're offering me a job at Confidence Designs? I thought Wanda was the one responsible for hiring employees.
Wanda still has to come to me to finalize who works at the
Why do
company.
you even want me working there? You know Yvette can't stand me.
This is a business decision, Miss Benjamin, not a personal one. Plus, it gives you an open door into the fashion industry. On top of that, it can help your social media page reach new heights.
The Russos could understand why I kept my past a secret.
I told Ben and Max that I did a background check on you and said you were clean. Which means that I gotta tell Ben what I found out myself.
You always knew how to comfort me when I was hurting. Happy Valentine's Day, Alyssa. I love you, and I miss you.
I'm not trying to paint you as a villain, Zeke.
Then let's figure out how we can work together as parents and not go at each other like enemies.
We agreed that I'd be Gabriel's only parent, especially now that your mom is back in the picture. I can't risk her being a part of his life. Bye, Zeke.
I really appreciate the opportunity, but I never applied.
Are you telling me that you don't want the position?
Are you saying there ain't a catch to this? Because this came out of nowhere.
Fair. Yes. There is one condition. I need you to report back to me everything that Wanda does.
Previously on In Times Like These.
Since you're so afraid of Lyric, then maybe you can get a restraining order.
I could, but I think those things will take forever, Lucas.
There are enough people in your life who want to keep you safe. Lyric knows this and won't do anything to go after you.
I'm not trying to paint you as a villain, Zeke.
Then let's figure out how we can work together as parents and not go at each other like enemies.
We agreed that I'd be Gabriel's only parent, especially now that your mom is back in the picture. I can't risk her being a part of his life. Bye, Zeke.
Are you saying there ain't a catch to this? Because this came out of nowhere.
Fair. Yes. There is one condition. I need you to report back to me everything that Wanda does.
What do you need to tell me about my company, Udell?
We both know that I'm currently CEO, so I won't be going back and forth with you. I need you to prepare to work with a new office assistant intern.
Excuse me? How dare you hire someone without coming to me first?
Once again, I am CEO. You'll be working with Dee Benjamin.
What's this exciting news you have to share with us?
I got a job.
A job? You didn't tell us you were filling out applications. Where are you going to be working, Dee?
Confidence Designs.
Hopefully I didn't ruin your plans.
Of course you didn't, JJ.
Then how come you seem kind of miserable?
I spoke with Zeke earlier today.
I hope you ain't on the phone with who I think you're on the phone with.
D.D. Benjamin is my office assistant intern? Why would you give that girl a job?
Her popularity on social media is growing, Wanda. It will help reach the young demographic.
That's what resilience is for, Udale. Have you forgotten that Yvette doesn't even like Dee?
Why don't y'all look happy for me?
This came out of nowhere, Dee.
I know, cousin, but this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Why would I pass it up since I want to be a fashion designer?
And we understand that. But Udell has been bitter against this family for months, and all of a sudden he wants to give you a job. I don't trust it.
What did you need to speak with Zeke about?
I needed to make sure that Bernice wouldn't crash the resilience launch, all because I won't let her see Gabriel.
You don't need to worry, Yvette. The launch has been planned for months. You've got this.
And I can't believe that the launch is just around the corner. Since it's getting so close, it makes me wonder if I've actually got what it takes to make it a success.
Don't worry, Mom. I ain't answer Lyric's calls and I ain't respond to his texts.
Then why don't you got his number blocked, Kimmy?
Because it ain't that easy to just drop my feelings for him in a
You'll
snap
get
of a
over
finger.
him. Trust me. I'll be out for a bit, so call me if you need anything.
Coming!
Hey, Kimmy. Yvette needs to understand that we have to work with people we don't like. She has us, for example.
But Yvette shouldn't have to work with someone she dislikes this early. Not when she's still in school and trying to raise her son.
And we're both working to make the process possible for her. Besides, she won't have to work with Dee Dee much at all.
I see what you're doing. You're just using Dee Dee to torture me.
I'ma be working for Wanda, and I bet I'll barely even see Udell.
But Wanda and Udell's marriage is very rocky at the moment, and the last thing we want is for you to be stuck in between their mess.
Most of all, we don't know if Udell is using you to try and come after this family.
You really think I'd let someone use me to come after our family? Give me some credit. I'm 18 now, and I can decide what jobs to accept or reject.
Both of your parents have been running huge businesses for years. Not only will they help you, but it's in your blood, Yvette. Most of all, you can seek God for help.
I know, but I also understand that giving my life to Jesus doesn't promise me a life of prosperity.
Like I already mentioned, a convicted felon is obsessed with my son, and it doesn't seem like she's giving up.
Whatever comes your way, I'll be right by your side.
You ain't supposed to be
I
here.
missed you, Kimmy. You've missed me, right?
You gotta go, Lyric. My mom and Bernice could come back home at any
What
moment.
matters is that they ain't here. We need time to talk without any distractions.
I'm the one who hired her, so you're stuck with her until I decide she goes.
And what am I supposed to tell Yvette?
Just tell her that you wanted the opportunity to boss Dee Dee Benjamin around.
You're working at Confidence Designs now? That's great, Dee Dee. It's only gonna get better from here.
Thanks. I'm glad someone is excited for me.
Who wouldn't be?
Shelley and Jeremiah. They're worried that Udell might be using me because of his own personal issues with them.
Do you understand how they're probably just looking out for you?
I looked out for my mother in her final days, Zeke. I can look after myself.
Thank you for looking out for me, JJ. You know, I'm really thankful to see how far you and I have come.
So am I. Especially since it gives me the chance to see that little guy grow up.
It's a special feeling knowing that Gabriel will grow up around a lot of people who love him.
He'll be surrounded by people who love you both.
How am I supposed to get better without you, Kimmy?
You need to figure that out.
I ain't a therapist.
Please, Lyric, just go.
You know, you used to be so beautiful.
Huh?
Previously on In Times Like These.
Please, Lyric, just go.
You know, you used to be so beautiful.
Huh?
He'll be surrounded by people who love you both.
Can you blame me for changing my name?
I can't blame you for why you changed your name, but I can blame you for keeping something this serious from me and Pacha.
What do you plan to do now that you know everything about my past?
I need you to understand that serious consequences come for lying to me.
What did you need to stop by for, Vivian?
I've got to admit that I ain't been fully honest about Xena.
So honored that I get to spend my first Valentine's Day with you, Xena.
I'm really happy to be here with you too, Alan.
Are you sure? Because your eyes are telling me something else.
Yvette, I am so sorry.
It's okay, JJ.
I'm not sure if it is. You wanted to hang out as friends, and friends shouldn't be kissing each other. Did I just ruin our friendship?
Do you really need to answer it?
With as many times this phone's been ringing, it might be Kimmy.
Hello? What? Oh no. Yeah. I'll be right over there.
What's wrong, Jackie?
It's Kimmy. She's in the hospital.
What were you not fully honest about?
I told you the truth, that Xena don't got a sketchy past. She ain't the one who was guilty.
I'm really lost.
Xena's past is painful. It ain't even her real name. Her real name is Leslie Wiggins, and she changed it to escape the fact that her father brutally ended her mother's life.
All I want to do is enjoy our first Valentine's Day together. The last thing I want to do is bother you about anything.
This holiday is all about showing people how much we care. And I care about whatever you're going through.
I promise you that I'm not going through anything, but I have been thinking long and hard about something.
What is it? You can tell me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like it's time for you to give up your position as CEO of Russo Jewelers.
Of course you haven't ruined our friendship, JJ, and I wasn't offended.
Does that mean I'm a bad kisser?
Let me try and make this easier for you. I've wanted you to kiss me for a very long time, before I even got saved.
So, where do we go from here, Yvette?
Mom?
Don't worry, baby. I'm right here. How you feeling?
I'm in pain. I'm in so much pain.
You're gonna be just fine. Don't you worry. The doctors are gonna take really good care of you.
I hate to ask this so soon, but Lyric did this, didn't he?
He told me he loved me. Lyric always told me he loved me.
That's heavy stuff.
Now do you understand why Xena changed her name and hid it from the family?
It makes perfect sense, Vivian, but something still doesn't make sense to me.
I'll do my best to make sure you understand.
How come you didn't tell me this when I approached you from the very beginning?
Why would you want me to give up Russo Jewelers, Xena?
Because you received the position unfairly. All the way back to when Vivian stole the company from your grandfather.
But she righted her wrongs by signing over the company to me. A legitimate Russo.
Again, your grandfather was forced to step down, Alan. And you proved to your entire family that you wouldn't run this company into the ground. I feel like they'd respect you for doing the right thing.
I think we should just forget that it ever happened.
As long as it keeps things normal between us, then you've got a deal.
It was really great hanging out with you, JJ.
I hope I didn't drive you off.
Trust me, you didn't. Why would you, since nothing happened?
Remember? Especially since I can't get myself involved in any relationships since Gabriel's school and resilience are my priority. See you later.
Lyric is gonna pay for what he did to you. What that thug did wasn't love.
I'm sorry.
You did nothing wrong, baby.
I should have called someone when Lyric showed up at the house. I was stupid for even opening the door when I saw him.
It wasn't my secret to share, Ben, and that's why I spoke with Xena and tried to convince her to tell the truth, but she was worried about what the Russos and even Alan would think of her. Xena's got her own money, Ben. Do you really think that Xena is with Alan for his money?
I kind of feel like you're asking me to risk my entire career.
Not at all. What matters is that you can work your way up to the top the right way.
Where's your sister at?
She's out with Ben. What's up?
I caught your baby mama kissing JJ Dorval, which means that my worst dream is coming true.
Lyric is the only one to blame. Plus, you never expected him to show up at the house and do what he did.
I should have known, Mom. He's caused me so much pain, and I kept silent for so many months. Maybe I deserve to look the way I do.
You'll always be my beautiful baby girl, Kimi. You never deserved to be treated the way he treated you.
Previously on In Times Like These.
I caught your baby mama kissing JJ Dorval, which means that my worst dream is coming true.
Your grandfather was forced to step down, Alan. And you proved to your entire family that you wouldn't run this company into the ground. I feel like they'd respect you for doing the right thing.
I'm in pain. I'm in so much pain.
You're gonna be just fine. Don't you worry. The doctors are gonna take really good care of you.
I hate to ask this so soon, but Lyric did this, didn't he?
He told me he loved me. Lyric always told me he loved me.
You got a visitor.
Did Zeke or Quinlan come to see me?
What are you doing here, Zeke?
I thought you told me there wasn't nothing going on with you and JJ Dorval.
What are you thinking about, JJ?
What is this all about, Alan?
As CEO, I have very important news to share with all the shareholders.
Enough with the suspense. Just spit it out.
I've decided to step down as CEO.
Is that so? And who are you gonna sign Russo Jewelers over to?
No.
Good, I'll give y'all some space.
How are you feeling, Kimmy?
Take a wild guess.
Sorry, that was a stupid question. And I'm sorry you're even in the hospital.
Well, I'm here, and you got every right to say you told me so.
There's nothing going on between JJ and me.
Ain't you find the Lord? I thought you were supposed to be honest. So you won't deny that you kissed JJ at Shirley's diner on Valentine's Day?
It's nothing, Vanessa.
It didn't seem like nothing, and it doesn't sound like nothing.
And that gives you the right to be nosy?
I feel like I know what this is about.
Do you now?
Yeah, JJ. Are you worried about Finnegan's upcoming trial?
You decided to do what?
What's the matter, Alan? Was being CEO too much for you?
Not at all, Maximilian. I decided to give Nano back the company because it's the right thing to do.
When I signed the company over to you, Alan, I expected you to move it forward, not bring it backward.
I would never say anything like that to you, Kimi.
So many people warned me about Lyric. Instead, I kept hoping he'd change.
It's not wrong for you to see the good in other people.
Don't make excuses for me, Lucas. Not when Lyric showed me who he was over and over again.
How did you find that out?
Guess I got my answer.
It's got nothing to do with you.
What you mean? If you plan to make some other guy take my place as Gabriel's father, then I got a right to know.
I don't doubt that Finnegan will be found guilty.
Good. Because once he's thrown in prison, we can finally move on from this awful nightmare that felt impossible to escape. But I can't stop thinking about one thing.
What is it, JJ?
What if, and only if, Finnegan isn't convicted? What are we gonna do?
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you upset that Alan didn't give you the company? Aren't you happy for your so-called dear father? He's more than capable of picking up where—
That's enough, Clarice. Alan, what made you agree to sign the company back to me?
It wasn't an easy choice, but someone convinced me it was the best choice to make. And who do we have to thank for this sudden revelation? Xena.
Lyric was arrested, and he'll definitely serve time in prison for everything he's done.
I ain't never gonna be free, Lucas. Not when everything he ever did to me always replays in my head.
You need to leave, Zeke.
I've kept my distance just like you asked. Can you just do what I ask and assure me that my son won't be calling some other guy dad when he's old enough to talk?
What are you doing in my house?
Don't worry, Dad. He was just on his way out.
Why are you just standing there?
I don't want to consider the worst case scenario. How about we focus on the positive, like Resilience launching soon?
What does Xena have to do with any of this?
She helped me realize that I didn't exactly earn Russo Jeweler.
This certainly is the best decision you made as CEO.
I agree.
Oh, really?
Yes, nephew.
If I had a glass in my hand, I'd raise a glass for Alan.
Are you sure you wouldn't throw a drink in his face?
I'm 100% sure, Clarice. I'll admit, this news was a shock. And I'm really happy for you, Daddy. May the best Russo stand on top.
Previously on In Times Like These. If I had a glass in my hand, I'd raise a glass for Alan.
Are you sure you wouldn't throw a drink in his face?
I'm 100% sure, Clarice. I'll admit, this news was a shock. And I'm really happy for you, Daddy. May the best Russo stand on top.
They're worried that Udell might be using me because of his own personal issues with them.
Do you understand how they're probably just looking out for you?
I looked out for my mother in her final days, Zeke. I can look after myself.
So you won't deny that you kissed JJ at Shirley's diner on Valentine's Day?
How did you find that out?
Guess I got my answer.
It's got nothing to do with you.
What you mean? If you plan to make some other guy take my place as Gabriel's father, then I got a right to know.
What are you doing here, Finnegan? I stopped by to make sure you weren't nervous about the trial.
What's the matter, Yvette?
I just wanted to make sure no one overheard us at school. It's Zeke. He knows about the kiss.
I'm really thankful for the opportunity you gave me to work for Confidence Designs. I can't wait to start working.
You should be thanking Udell. Before you start working, I need to start some ground rules.
What's going on, Vivian?
I was hoping you'd tell me the same thing, Leslie.
Please don't call me that.
I'll call you whatever I'd like since you got Alan to sign over Russo Jewelers to my father instead of signing the company back to me.
I'm not the one on trial, so why would I be nervous?
The way you're speaking doesn't sound like you're gonna wish me well, Owen.
Ever since you revealed to the world that you're still alive, you haven't exactly made my life easy.
Hearing that really hurts my feelings. Because if I do happen to go down, then you'll be going down with me.
How did Zeke find out?
He wouldn't give me an answer.
What exactly did he tell you?
All he wanted to know was if we kissed, and I couldn't bring myself to lie to him, JJ.
And I don't expect you to.
But now he's worried that I'm trying to replace him with you as Gabriel's father.
I'm all ears. First, I need you to understand that the work you do is to help Confidence Designs progress. Got it.
Number 2, do not ever interrupt me when I'm speaking. This is a multi-million-dollar company, not some amusement park for you to stroll around in. I expect professionalism at all times.
Is that everything?
One last thing. You might be working here, but I do not like you.
This entire plan went too far, Vivian. It led to you looking into my private background, and you ended up telling Ben.
I only told Ben to help you, stupid! And you couldn't return the favor by asking Alan to sign back the company to me?
Lorenzo is CEO, not Alan. A part of your plan is accomplished. There's no reason to move forward with this scheme anymore.
Since you feel that way, I guess it's time for you to pack your bags and leave Valley Park.
You're not even on trial for the house fire.
Exactly. Which is why I'm not willing to go to prison over a crime I never committed. Scratch that. I refuse to go to prison over a crime that was committed against me. But I will definitely go to prison over something I was involved with. Allegedly. Even if you're found guilty, you can file an appeal, Finnegan.
An appeal isn't a guarantee, and I refuse to waste my time on something that isn't promised to me while I rot in prison. Now, do you fully understand how important this trial is to you?
He sounds so ridiculous.
Agreed. As if I'd ever place that sort of responsibility onto you. Being a teen parent is no joke, even with my parents' help.
Just know that I'm not offended. Being a father figure to Gabriel isn't something that scares me.
I really hope I can change your mind with the work I do, Mrs. Mitchell.
No amount of success you bring to my company will ever change what I feel about you. It won't erase the fact that you broke my daughter's trust in you when she was in a very vulnerable place.
Here's something else you need to understand, Dee Dee. You were hired to be nothing more than a thorn to my side. You're dismissed.
My brother still lives in this town. Please.
You were not concerned about Owen when you arrived.
But we have grown close these past few months. Y'all don't got phones? Keep in touch if it matters to you that much.
You and Lorenzo have grown close over time, right? It gives you a fighting chance to become CEO. Don't you see that Lorenzo knows he can retire in peace knowing that the company was in good hands with you in charge?
Shut up before I shut your stupid mouth for you. Just because you're dumb don't mean I'm on your level. Something I already warned you about. I know you asked Alan to give my father back Russo Jewelers because you fell for that pathetic little Nepo baby.
I understand.
Just to be clear, I have full trust that Harley will get me out of this mess. I encourage you to have faith as well. Hope to see you at the courthouse.
What did you mean by that, JJ?
I'm just saying that I'm gonna keep doing my best to be a good male role model in Gabriel's life. I'll catch up with you soon, Yvette. Thanks for filling me in.
How did orientation go?
Wanda made it very clear that she won't make it easy for me to be her assistant.
You've got enough talent to make her like you and to get close to her, which is why I hired you for the job. Just keep your eye on the prize and I'll do my best to prepare you to run Confidence Designs while I focus on preparing my grandson to possibly run my family's law firm.
What if I did fall for Alan?
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
And you expect me to believe you? Would you rather me tell Alan that you were conspiring with me, Pacho, and Nichelle?
You know the answer to that. You're right. Lorenzo knows I can bring Russo Jewelers to great success. I'll work on getting closer to my father and secure my spot as the next CEO. See you around.
Stupid hoe.
Previously on In Times Like These.
What did you mean by that, JJ?
I'm just saying that I'm gonna keep doing my best to be a good male role model in Gabriel's life. I'll catch up with you soon, Yvette. Thanks for filling me in.
You've got enough talent to make her like you and to get close to her, which is why I hired you for the job. Just keep your eye on the prize and I'll do my best to prepare you to run Confidence Designs while I focus on preparing my grandson to possibly run my family's law firm.
What if I did fall for Alan?
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
And you expect me to believe you? Would you rather me tell Alan that you were conspiring with me, Pacho, and Nichelle?
You know the answer to that. You're right. Lorenzo knows I can bring Russo Jewelers to great success. I'll work on getting closer to my father and secure my spot as the next CEO. See you around.
Stupid hoe.
What's the matter, Viv?
It's Xena. We dropped the ball.
What does that even mean?
It means Xena caught feelings, real ones. Fell hard for Alan and played him smooth enough to get Russo Jewelers signed over to my father.
Are you prepared for Finnegan's trial?
Absolutely. But enough about me, Xena. Alan tells me you're the reason he's no longer CEO of Russo Jewelers.
I'm really impressed with the work Yvette has done behind the scenes. It's gonna take some time to get used to the fact that she's an entrepreneur.
And I just really hope it doesn't get too much for her, between work and raising Gabriel. But what about you, Max?
You must be happy now that your grandfather is back in charge at Russo Jewelers.
Yeah, but I still don't trust Xena.
How does it feel to finally have your Resilience lip gloss out there in the world?
It's so insane, JJ. I can't believe I saw those models wearing my lip gloss while walking down the runway. There are no words.
Congrats, Yvette.
I can't believe this. I knew we should have kept an eye on Xena before, but we should have put our feet on her neck the moment we spotted a sign she'd get out of line.
What does she even see in Alan?
Let's not focus on everything we missed. All we can do now is figure out our next step.
I hope you know I didn't suggest Alan sign Russo Jewelers back to Lorenzo to hurt him. Well, at least Vivian isn't the one running the company. You're not mad? How could I be mad when you're encouraging my son to grow up into an upstanding man?
Why are you still so distrustful of Xena?
It's just too much of a coincidence, Vanessa. Not long after Ben agrees to look into her background, she asks Alan to give up his CEO position?
Do you think Ben confronted her about something he already found out?
I don't know. If that's the case, I would have liked Ben to have filled me in.
What are you doing here, Dee Dee?
I came to congratulate you.
Hold up. Your mom didn't tell you? Because if she didn't, then I'm sorry. I thought you knew, Yvette.
Knew what? I'm working for your mom as her office assistant.
How are we supposed to move forward now that Lorenzo is back in charge at Russo Jewelers?
Worst of all, she might tell Alan what we've been up to all along.
I don't think so, Nichelle. And that's exactly what we could use against her.
What do you have in mind, Viv?
Before Zena's guilty conscience takes over, I say we expose ourselves.
I don't have anything to do with the man Alan is becoming.
I beg to differ. Know this, Zena. I love my son very much, but the Russos spoiled him after they won full custody. Throughout his adolescence, Alan gained a sense of entitlement.
Well, when I met Alan, I had a very different experience, Harley. He treated me with a lot of respect.
Sounds like Alan fell in love with you the moment he laid eyes on you.
Can't say that I deserve the love he's shown me.
How come?
Don't you think it's possible that Zena's past isn't something Ben wants you to be burdened with?
Her past has nothing to do with my life, Vanessa. I just need to be certain that Zena isn't a threat to my family.
Do you actually think Zena would be a threat if she asked Alan to let go of the power he had as CEO?
You're working for my mom? How?
That's a good question, baby. Dee Dee, how are you bothering my daughter on her special day when you should be recording and taking photos for the social media page?
Mom, why is Dee Dee working at Confidence Designs?
Because I hired her, Yvette. Dee Dee's presence on social media is growing, and this was only a business decision.
Guys? I think we've got a problem.
There's no secret that I used to be on OnlyFans.
And he's clearly looked past that, Zena. Just accept the love Alan gives you, and never let it go.
How is exposing our plan supposed to help us?
Because once Alan finds out why Zena came into his life to begin with, then he'll leave her, making Alan look stupid and leaving Zena heartbroken.
But how is this supposed to hurt Isidore?
The engagement party is coming up pretty soon. I say we add a little spice and make your mom wonder whether she wants to marry into the Russo family or not.
I'm not crazy, Vanessa.
I know, Max, but I don't want you to drive yourself crazy over the unknown.
Today, Yvette Mitchell gets to celebrate becoming this young entrepreneur. But let me tell y'all something about Miss Boss Lady. She's keeping her son away from his father and his father's family.
Worst of all, she's too in love with another rich boy that she's trying to make him take the place of my son. She and her family are using their power to keep me from my grandbaby, and that just ain't right.
So my boy's got himself a baby boy now, huh? Guess this is the perfect time for me to finally come back home.
Previously on In Times Like These.
Today, Yvette Mitchell gets to celebrate becoming this young entrepreneur. But let me tell y'all something about Miss Boss Lady. She's keeping her son away from his father and his father's family.
Worst of all, she's too in love with another rich boy that she's trying to make him take the place of my son. She and her family are using their power to keep me from my grandbaby, and that just ain't right.
Before Zena's guilty conscience takes over, I say we expose ourselves.
How is exposing our plan supposed to help us?
Because once Alan finds out why Zena came into his life to begin with, then he'll leave her, making Alan look stupid and leaving Zena heartbroken.
But how is this supposed to hurt Isidore?
The engagement party is coming up pretty soon. I say we add a little spice and make your mom wonder whether she wants to marry into the Russo family or not.
Not only do I have to prepare to face Finnegan in court, but I'm also preparing for the engagement party at the end of the week.
You're not asking me to help with the preparations, are you, Ma?
What I'm asking you to do is be on your best behavior, Pacho.
Don't worry, Ma. I'll make sure your engagement party is unforgettable.
Udell, I'm really sorry for what Bernice did. I had no idea she'd badmouth your daughter and your family the way she did.
I didn't expect you to show up to school today, Yvette.
Just because Bernice Franklin badmouthed me on TikTok doesn't mean I'm gonna hide away from the world.
Why I ain't heard from you ever since I went viral the other day, Quinn?
Do you think I'd want to reach out after you embarrassed Zeke and me in front of the entire world?
What's that supposed to mean, Pacho?
It means that, for your sake, I'll put aside my differences with Isidore and let you be happy.
Nothing you're saying right now is convincing me you don't have something up your sleeve.
I'm glad you're standing strong, but I also wouldn't blame you for taking some time off to gather yourself.
Especially since you're running a business on top of being a mother and attending school.
Which is why I named my business Resilience. I like to practice what I preach, JJ.
I hear you, but being resilient doesn't make you invincible.
There's no need for you to apologize for your friend's actions. You're not the one responsible, Jackie.
But she's living in my house. Plus, she really don't listen to anyone else but me.
If that's really the case, I hope you can do me a huge favor.
What is it, Mr. Mitchell?
Can you get Bernice to drop this obsession with being in Gabriel's life?
If you embarrassed about me speaking the truth to the entire world, then you need to get your morals in check. Especially since you're always looking for the truth when you talk to those guests on your show.
Don't lecture me about morals. Do you actually think your little stunt will influence the Mitchells to open up and let us into Gabriel's life?
They might not want to, but it sure will put pressure on them to let us have access to my grandbaby.
You've got no idea how wrong you are, Mom.
What could I possibly do to ruin your engagement party?
That's exactly what I'd like you to tell me. The best guess I can come up with is that you and Nichelle would pull the fire alarm.
We won't.
Are you saying the two of you won't try to make me choose between you and Isidore?
How do you expect me to respond, JJ?
There's no specific way I want you to react. I just don't want to see you get overwhelmed trying to prove anything to anyone.
Lucky for you, that's not what I'm trying to do.
All right. I believe you, Yvette. Just don't forget, you don't have to fight your battles alone.
I feel like I've done everything I can to convince Bernice to keep her distance from Yvette and Gabriel. The thing is, after she got released from prison, she wanted to bring her family together. Then she found out she was a grandmother, and it made her want to fix things with her kids even more.
I'm glad you brought it up, Jackie. Bernice went to prison for a violent crime. That's one reason I don't want her in my grandson's
when
life.
I tell you Bernice ain't a violent person, Udell.
You gave me your word you wouldn't crash Yvette's event.
And I kept my word, Zeke.
Going off on her and her family on TikTok the same day she launched her business ain't how you keep promises.
Y'all try to understand where I'm coming from? Nothing ever goes away on the internet. If the Mitchells decide to keep Gabriel from us while he's growing up, then at least he'll know we didn't want to stay away.
Nichelle and I are your kids. Of course we know Isidore can't compete with us, Ma.
Since you know I'll never put anyone above you and your sister, then please assure me you won't put any stumbling blocks between Isidore and me.
Thanks, JJ. I know I've got people I can rely on, including you.
Glad we're on the same page.
Besides, I'll need as much help as I can get to keep my son safe from someone as unhinged as Bernice Franklin.
I understand you want to see the good in your best friend, but your love for her is blinding you to what's right in front of you.
Bernice never hurt her kids, Udell.
Maybe not physically, but I know they must have been scarred when she ended up in prison. I won't subject my grandson to that kind of pain, Jackie.
Wanda Mitchell, did you show up to make a compromise?
I don't make deals with criminals. I came here to warn you.
Excuse me?
You heard me just fine, Bernice. If you come anywhere near my daughter and my grandson, you'll regret it.
So, last time I checked, it ain't a crime to love the grandson we both share.
Correct. But it is illegal if you violate a restraining order, which I'll have my husband file against you if you don't stay in your plate.
Bring it on.
Previously on In Times Like These.
Even if you're found guilty, you can file an appeal, Finnegan.
An appeal isn't a guarantee, and I refuse to waste my time on something that isn't promised to me while I rot in prison. Now, do you fully understand how important this trial is to you?
Are you worried about Finnegan's upcoming trial? I don't doubt that Finnegan will be found guilty.
Good. Because once he's thrown in prison, we can finally move on from this awful nightmare that felt impossible to escape. But I can't stop thinking about one thing.
What is it, JJ?
What if, and only if, Finnegan isn't convicted? What are we gonna do?
Because I'm going to testify against Finnegan Burke in court.
Don't worry, Shelley. We're going to see justice today.
That's what I'm praying for. I lost months of my life because of that man. Finnegan Burke should not be able to walk free after today.
I see Shelley's here today. Do you think she's here to testify?
I don't know, Finnegan, but I'm prepared if she does.
You may call your first witness.
The prosecution calls Miss Isabel Torres to the stand.
Can you explain to the court what Keith Burke did to your daughter, Yulissa Torres?
He took her life.
Where did this happen?
At Valley Park High School.
I understand how difficult this is, but the court needs the facts. What did Keith use to end your daughter's life?
A firearm.
Was it his firearm?
It was his father's.
To clarify, did Finnegan Burke give that firearm to Keith?
Objection, Your Honor. D.A. Russo is badgering the witness.
Your Honor, I'm seeking clarification about the weapon used in the crime.
Overruled. Tread lightly, D.A. Russo.
Was the firearm Keith used given to him, or was it supposed to be secured somewhere he could not access?
From what investigators explained to me, the weapon was supposed to be secured. Finnegan failed to secure it.
No further questions.
Ms. Torres, you testified that Keith Burke was not given my client's firearm, correct? Correct. Which means he took it without permission, correct? Yes. Have you ever had something stolen from you?
Objection. Relevance? Your Honor, the state is implying my client is responsible for a weapon he did not provide. This goes directly to my defense.
Overruled.
Have you ever had something stolen from you, Ms. Torres?
Yes. Would it make sense for you to be put on trial for something someone stole from you?
No, it would not.
No further questions.
Miss Mitchell, were you present on September 9th, 2024, the day Keith Burke took Yulissa Torres' life?
Yeah, I was.
What do you remember about that day?
I remember seeing Keith. He wasn't supposed to be at school because of the restraining order. Vanessa, Max, Yulissa, and I followed him into the library, and he pulled out the firearm, and he attacked Max and Yulissa, and then he pointed the weapon at my face.
And did Keith Burke harm you in any other way?
Yes.
What happened?
He tried to force himself on me. It was the night I threw a house party.
Did any parents know you were throwing that party?
No. Nobody's parents knew.
No further questions.
Mitchell, you said no parents knew you were throwing that party. That includes your parents, correct?
Correct.
Do you blame your parents for what my client's son allegedly attempted to do to you?
No. I don't blame my parents. I never did.
And are you aware that my client was already bleeding on his living room floor, fighting for his life when his son went to Valley Park High School and killed Yulissa Torres?
I found that out after.
So we can agree that, in that moment, Keith walking into the school was out of my client's hands. And we can also agree that Keith was responsible for his own actions that night, just as you and everyone else at that party were responsible for yours.
I guess we can agree on that.
No further questions.
Mr. Russo, can you explain to the court what Keith Burke did to you on September 9th, 2024?
He pointed a firearm at me. I was wounded because of it.
Before the attack at the high school, did Keith ever threaten you before?
He did.
When?
That summer. I walked out of work and I saw this masked guy with a knife staring right at me. I didn't realize it was Keith at the time, but he was trying to intimidate me.
And this was during the period when Keith Burke was stalking Vanessa Dorval, correct?
That's right. We weren't dating yet, but he was stalking her.
No further questions.
Mr. Russo, did your parents know where you were at all times as a teenager?
No.
When you started getting more freedom, did they always know where you were?
No.
You and Yvette Mitchell have history, don't you?
Where are you going with this?
Mr. Russo, please answer the question. Was there a time you were at the Mitchell estate without your parents' knowledge and something happened between you and Yvette?
Objection. Relevance.
Your Honor, credibility and judgment are at issue. I'll be brief.
Overruled.
My parents weren't aware.
Would you describe your parents as careless, or as parents who trusted you to do the right thing when they weren't around?
Neither my mother nor my father are careless.
Thank you. No further questions.
Mr. Russo, can you explain to the court what you were involved with in the summer of 2024?
I was working at my family company, Russo Jewelers.
And were you involved with anyone personally at that time?
Yes.
Who?
Dr. Terry Murphy.
How is Dr. Terry Murphy connected to the defendant?
She was Finnegan Burke's wife.
Did she have sole custody of her son?
No, they had joint custody. For a time.
For a time. So, at some point after the divorce, one parent was granted sole custody of Keith Burke. Which parent?
Finnegan Burke.
And when did Dr. Murphy agree to that?
After it was discovered that Keith was stalking Vanessa Dorval.
No further questions.
Mr. Russo, while you were with Dr. Terry Murphy, was she perfect?
No one is.
Exactly. When someone commits a crime, should they be punished?
Yes.
Did Dr. Terry Murphy commit a crime?
Objection.
Relevance. Your Honor, the state is presenting my client as the sole reason his son became violent. I'm establishing that both parents were involved in Keith's upbringing before the custody change.
Overruled.
I'll ask again, Mr. Russo. Did Dr. Terry Murphy commit a crime?
Why does
Mr.
that matter?
Russo, you're under oath. Yes or no, did Dr. Terry Murphy commit a crime while my client was still a law-abiding police detective?
Yes.
Previously on In Times Like These.
What did Kiev use to end your daughter's life?
A firearm.
Was it his firearm?
It was his father's.
And are you aware that my client was already bleeding on his living room floor, fighting for his life when his son went to Valley Park High School and killed Yulissa Torres?
I found that out after.
So we can agree that, in that moment, Kiev walking into the school was out of my client's hands. And we can also agree that Kiev was responsible for his own actions that night, just as you and everyone else at that party were responsible for yours.
Before the attack at the high school, did Kiev ever threaten you before?
He did.
When?
That summer. I walked out of work and I saw this masked guy with a knife staring right at me. I didn't realize it was Kiev at the time, but he was trying to intimidate me.
And this was during the period when Kiev Burke was stalking Vanessa Dorval, correct?
That's right. We weren't dating yet, but he was stalking her.
While you were with Dr. Terry Murphy, was she perfect?
No one is.
Exactly. When someone commits a crime, should they be punished?
Yes.
Did Dr. Terry Murphy commit a crime?
Objection. Relevance. Your Honor, the state is presenting my client as the sole reason his son became violent. I'm establishing that both parents were involved in Kiev's upbringing before the custody change.
Overruled.
I'll ask again, Mr. Russo. Did Dr. Terry Murphy commit a crime?
Why does that matter?
Mr. Russo, you're under oath. Yes or no, did Dr. Terry Murphy commit a crime while my client was still a law-abiding police detective?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Russo. Now, was Kiev Burke still living with his mother, Dr. Terry Murphy, when he was stalking Vanessa Dorval?
Yeah, he was.
And were you spending a lot of time with her that summer while her son was stalking Vanessa Dorval?
Yes, just like you were spending a lot of time with her ex-husband while his psycho son was stalking a defenseless girl.
Order! Order in this court!
No further questions.
You may step down, Mr. Russo. Prosecution, call your next witness.
The prosecution calls J.J. Dorval to the stand.
Mr. Dorval, were you present when Kiev Burke took Yulissa Torres' life at Valley Park High School?
No, I wasn't there.
Why not?
Because I was in a coma.
And how did you end up in a coma, Mr. Dorval?
On Labor Day 2024, Kiev pushed me over the stair railing at the Russo estate during the Labor Day picnic.
Can you explain to the court what led to Kiev Burke pushing you over the railing?
I had to use the bathroom, and I saw Kiev at the top of the stairs recording on his phone, talking about how he planned to cause chaos at the high school. When I confronted him, he got the upper hand and pushed me down the stairs.
Are you saying that even after it was discovered Kiev Burke was stalking your sister and a restraining order was granted, he still showed up somewhere your sister would be and still had access to a phone?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No further questions.
Mr. Dorval, are you aware my client was present at the Russo estate during the Labor Day picnic?
Yes.
Do you believe my client knew his son would be at the Russo estate? Yes or no?
He should have kept a really close eye on Kiev at that time.
It was a yes or no question, Mr. Dorval.
I guess there's a possibility Finnegan didn't know Kiev would show up.
Thank you. Mr. Dorval, is it true that you suffer from schizophrenia?
Objection! The witness's mental illness is not relevant to this case.
Your Honor, the court should understand the challenges my client faced while trying to get his troubled son help. Mr. Dorval, do you suffer from schizophrenia?
I do.
And your parents have gotten you help, correct?
That's correct.
Are you aware that my client was in the process of getting help for his son before his son stole his firearm and wounded him with it?
That's the first time I've heard of it.
Do your parents own a firearm?
Yes, they legally own a firearm.
Have you ever had access to it?
Before you bring up anything, this was a different situation. My mom was in danger.
Order!
Mr. Dorval, I want to be clear. I'm not accusing you of intentionally harming anyone. I'm asking whether you ever had access to a weapon while your parents were aware of your condition.
I didn't steal it from my parents, but yes, there was a time I had access to it.
Thank you. And there was a time when you ran away from home after school, correct?
Objection! Relevance!
Your Honor, we've established that my client did not know his son would show up at the Russo estate that day. I'm providing context.
Overruled.
I ran away before I was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Didn't your parents expect you to be at school?
They did.
Has there ever been a time when you willingly didn't take your medication?
There was a time I didn't take it.
But your parents expected you to take it, then and now, correct?
They do.
No further questions.
Dorval, can you explain to the court how you became connected to Keeve Burke?
He was friends with my younger brother, JJ.
When did the stalking start?
When he was first invited to my house. He gave me a teddy bear, but I didn't know he had put a camera in it to watch me.
And it wasn't until the summer of 2024 that the stalking became more extreme.
Exactly.
What would Keeve do to torment you?
He'd send unwanted gifts, threatening texts, and he even showed up at my house wearing a creepy mask.
Then, after you received a restraining order against him, he showed up at the high school, intending to take your life and the lives of others?
Exactly. Let's take a few steps back, Ms. Dorval.
When you tried to get a restraining order against Keeve Burke, did his father, Finnegan Burke, allow it to go through?
No. He fought the restraining order in court.
No further questions.
Ms. Dorval, do you believe my client fought the restraining order because he wanted to put you in danger?
No. But he should have known how dangerous his son was.
A yes or no answer was all I needed. So my client did not want his son to harm you, and he certainly never encouraged him to harm you. Or anyone else.
If you say so.
And it's also been stated that my client was in the process of getting help for his son, but Keeve wounded my client before he could.
And I'm just supposed to take your client's word
Whether
for it?
you believe it or not doesn't change the fact that it's true, Miss Dorval. At the restraining order hearing, wasn't it stated that my client attempted to get help for his son?
That's what was stated.
No further questions.
Mr. Dorval, when Keeve Burke was charged with stalking your daughter, did Finnegan Burke encourage his son to plead guilty?
No, he did not.
Did he show remorse? Any remorse? About what his son was doing to your daughter?
He never seemed remorseful. All he cared about was making sure his son wouldn't go to prison for what he did to my children.
No further questions.
Mr. Dorval, has my client ever condemned his son for what he did to your daughter?
He claimed to condemn him, but he made excuses for him.
What kind of excuses?
There was a time he tried to compare our sons, except my mentally ill son isn't
Mr.
violent.
Dorval, the court has already heard testimony that your son had access to a weapon in your home. Do you want to explain that situation?
Objection! Relevance!
I'll move on, Your Honor. Mr. Dorval, it's clear my client believed he was doing what was best for his son. My client doesn't deny he could have made better choices, but did he ever claim your daughter wasn't a victim?
Not that I can remember.
No further questions.
Mrs. Dorval, can you tell the court what happened on Labor Day 2024?
Yes. We got a call from Finnegan Burke saying he found my son JJ unconscious on the floor at the Russo estate.
Did you find Keeve Burke inside the Russo estate at that time?
No. Just my son on the floor. And Finnegan Burke.
And it's been confirmed that Keeve Burke pushed your son from the staircase. Mrs. Dorval, did you find it strange that Finnegan Burke was standing there while your son lay unconscious?
Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution is leading the witness.
Fine. Mrs. Dorval, when Finnegan Burke was charged, did you plan to testify against him?
I certainly did.
What happened to you soon after Finnegan Burke was revealed to be alive, and after your husband confronted him?
I ended up in a coma after I saw the house I planned to have built for struggling mothers go up in flames. A man wearing a mask pushed me, and I hit my head on a rock.
Objection, Your Honor. This calls for speculation, and the prosecution is still leading the witness.
No further questions.
Mrs. Dorval, were you ever thankful that my client called your husband to tell him your son needed medical help?
I'll be blunt.
No. The only thing I'm thankful for is that God spared my son's life.
Thank you for your honesty. And if there had been a cover-up that day, do you believe my client would have stayed by your son's side and called your husband to inform you both?
I'm not the one you should be asking. I've never been involved in a cover-up, and I don't plan to be part of one.
Let me rephrase. At the time, were you aware that Keeve Burke was the one who pushed your son?
No, I wasn't aware.
Is there any proof my client was aware of what his son did? Has Keeve Burke ever stated that my client helped cover up what happened that day?
Unfortunately, there hasn't been any solid evidence.
No further questions.
Steve Burke was a 15-year-old troubled boy who was responsible for his own actions. But his parents failed him, especially his father. It was his father who failed to secure his weapon, which led to the death of Yulissa Torres.
Time and time again, Finnegan Burke had chances to make sure his son wouldn't harm anyone else. Instead, he failed to take the precautions needed to protect his son from himself and to protect others. His failure to hold his son accountable led to a young life cut short.
Please, make the right decision. And make sure Finnegan Burke does not have the chance to cause more chaos.
Steve Burke was old enough to know right from wrong. His father taught him right from wrong. And it was also his father whose life Keeve attempted to end before taking the life of Yulissa Torres. My client did what parents try to do, protect their child.
But by the time he took steps to get proper help, it was too late. My client spent months recovering from what his son did to him. And when he finally recovered, he was unjustly charged for crimes his son committed, crimes he was also a victim of. Justice has been served.
Injustice will only be served if my client is punished for a crime he did not commit and could not control.
I don't understand why the jury is taking so long, Jeremiah.
Don't stress yourself out. This is a complicated case, and Harley worked hard to defend
It's basic
Finnegan.
common sense. Finnegan Burke should not be allowed to walk the streets.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We, the jury, find the defendant, Finnegan Burke, not guilty.
What is wrong with you people? This man is a monster! He should be in prison! I lost months of my life because of that man! He needs to pay! And he will pay for what he's done! Mark my words!
Previously on In Times Like These.
There's no secret that I used to be on OnlyFans.
And he's clearly looked past that, Xena. Just accept the love Alan gives you, and never let it go.
Last time I checked, it ain't a crime to love the grandson we both share.
Correct. But it is illegal if you violate a restraining order, which I'll have my husband file against you if you don't stay in your plate.
Bring it on. We, the jury, find the defendant, Finnegan Burke, not guilty.
What is wrong with you people? This man is a monster! He should be in prison! I lost months of my life because of that man! He needs to pay! And he will pay for what he's done! Mark my words!
I want to tell you how to feel, Shelley, but I don't want you to live in anger forever.
The last thing I want is to feel this anger. But I'm not sure it'll go away until Isaac finds enough evidence to prove Finnegan was behind the house fire.
Does your mood have something to do with you feeling guilty for going off on social media about a teen mom?
I don't feel guilty at all, Jackie. But I'm pissed.
What is it this time?
The Mitchells are trying to take over my life.
How many days do you plan to celebrate your freedom, Finnegan?
The rest of our lives, because we're free to spend the rest of our lives together.
Will you focus on us instead of focusing on how you're going to get back at Heidi for pressing charges against you?
Did you get everything you wanted for the party, Isabel?
I've got you, and that's what matters most.
Then why do you seem on edge?
Because I'm finding it hard to trust my children, Isidore.
You ready, Viv?
I've been ready. Sharing the truth about Xena will set everyone in this room free.
Investigation is going to require patience.
What's that supposed to mean, Jeremiah? That I'll have to wait another 5 months to get justice?
No, we don't have proof yet. God knows exactly what Finnegan did to us. The Lord won't let him get away with any of it.
I know God will make sure Finnegan pays for his crimes, but that doesn't erase how it feels to run into him while he acts like he did nothing wrong.
What you mean the Mitchells trying to take over your life?
Wanda came by Quinn's condo the other day while I was there.
You just now telling me this, Bernice? What did Wanda say?
She says she gonna file a restraining order on me if I don't keep my distance.
That's serious. You gonna do what she asks?
Though they don't deserve it, I'll let the Russos enjoy their little moment of peace at Isidore and Isabel's engagement party.
So you do have something planned for Heidi and the rest of the Russos?
I'm not going after them, Harley. All I'm doing is seeking justice. True justice.
What do you plan to do, Finnegan?
What's bothering you?
Nothing.
Hey guys.
What do you want, Maximilian?
I'd like to know why your girlfriend is avoiding Vivian when they're supposed to be good friends.
Don't let that sorry excuse for a man consume your thoughts, Shelley.
That's the last thing I want. But ever since he was acquitted, all I can think about is the months I missed because of him.
I know that time lost brought you a lot of pain, but you survived. Now you have a chance to create new memories.
And I'm grateful I'm still here, Jeremiah, but new memories will never be a substitute for the time I lost.
Can't just walk away from my grandson, Jackie. That's my blood, and I can't have you risking going back to prison. Not over them people. If Wanda want to bring the law into it, cool. Then I got the right to get a lawyer too.
With what money, Bernice? Lawyers ain't cheap.
Quinlan got money, remember? I just gotta make it real clear to my daughter how important it is she stay in contact with her nephew.
You need to go home early. Clear your head before you do something you can't take back.
Don't you trust me?
I trust you with my life, but I don't want you risking your freedom so soon after you were acquitted.
I'm not gonna do anything reckless, Harley.
And I want to be certain whatever you do won't get you in trouble with the law, because that's what Heidi will use against you. That's why I want to be involved from the very beginning.
I'll gladly tell you why Xena isn't spending time with Vivian right now, Maximilian. Xena would rather spend time with me.
Are you sure you're not trying to avoid our Aunt Xena? Did she do something to offend you, or did you do something to offend her?
You better watch it.
What's going on?
Benedict, I need you to get a hold of your younger brother.
Alan, whatever is going on, you need to chill out.
Listen to him, Alan. I don't want any issues. Not at your dad's engagement party. Can I get everyone's attention?
What do you think you're doing? Things will get better, Shelley. Just wait and see.
Thank you for answering, Quinlan. I'd like to talk about the offer you approached me about a while ago.
Virgil?
Long time no see. Where's my hug at?
Okay. I'll let you in, Harley. I plan to test Heidi's love for Gianni.
I want to see if she'll go as far as protecting her husband from a crime he committed.
I want to congratulate my big bro on finally marrying the woman that he loves. And I want to encourage your son.
Encourage me about what, Vivian?
For you to find the sort of love your father's got?
Thanks for your concern, but I've already got that handled.
Nah, nephew, you don't. You see, your girl, Xena, she ain't who you think she is.